Welcome back to week 3 of the Dynasty Digest. Let's take a look and see how these games turned out, shall we? We'll start from the bottom. We have Oregon whooping on number 20, Oregon State. Texas A&M smoothly handling New Mexico. Our game of the week did not disappoint. We had Missouri versus Vanderbilt. And word on the street is Vandy did a 2-point conversion to win with about 30 seconds left in the game. Huge win. Virginia gets on the win column with a win against Nebraska. Jaden dominates number 2 LSU. Florida dominates number 2 LSU. North Carolina, another game that was close to being game of the week. Another good game. We'll see how that one looks. North Carolina with the 7-point victory over Iowa State. Iowa State yet to get a dub this season. We have Rice with a convincing victory over West Virginia. Miami with a convincing victory over Temple. And then our Illinois versus Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State wins that one 34-14. Let's take a look at these games and see how they panned out. The two user games that were close. Back and forth game, really. It was 10-7 in the first. Vanderbilt comes back, ties it up at the half, evened out in the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter, Missouri takes the lead, and Vanderbilt comes and scores and gets the touchdown, a 2-point conversion. 2 interceptions from Missouri. Really, really good game, guys. Vanderbilt holds on. We'll see how they are ranked at the at next week. We'll see how it goes. And our last user game, let's check out this one. Iowa State. North Carolina, looks like it was also pretty close to North Carolina. Just took a commanding lead, it looks like. Iowa State with a 3-point advantage going into the half. And then North Carolina just takes off into third quarter, going up 14. Iowa State gets a touchdown, but cannot close it out in the fourth quarter. Another 3 interceptions thrown by Iowa State. Let's see if it's all by the same player. And see if we get a third straight defensive player of the week, national player of the week against Iowa State. Oh, we got the SEC Defensive Player of the Week. Do we get a national? Nope. The national still TBD. And it is Nebraska against Virginia in the loss. He had 8 tackles and 5 pass breakups. Richard Finger. What a name. Richard Finger. Short for Dick Finger. Quarterback for Rice. 8 passing touchdowns. 62 rushing yards. Rice has themselves a quarterback, it looks like. See how the Heisman race is starting to pan out, that we have a few more weeks under our belt. We have Dick Finger at number 2, and the Syracuse quarterback is at number 1. Kennesaw State's running back on the board, as well as Florida's running back on the board. Florida's running back had 200 plus all-purpose yards, 100 on the ground and through the air, and touchdown on each of them. Pretty good. We'll take a look at the standings, and then we'll go take a peek at who has who next. Well, I guess we can take a peek here. Kennesaw State moves up to number 2. They have a bye week this week. Michigan State moves up to number 4 with their bye week. And they have Washington. Rice takes on UCF. Miami takes on Wake Forest. Everyone's moving up a spot from LSU's loss. North Carolina got Florida State. And then we have all these users right in a row. Vanderbilt moves up 4 spots to 14. They got FCS. Florida moves up 7 spots from beating number 2. They have a bye week this week. Missouri falls 5 spots. They got number 19 Alabama this week. Tulsa has a FCS team. They got their win over Toledo. Illinois falls 8 spots. 0-2. They got Oregon next week. Let's see who everybody else has that is not ranked. Do we even have any user games this week? We might not. Iowa State taking on Nebraska. They're going to try and get their first dub of the season. Virginia has number 3 Duke. We'll see if they can beat number 3 Duke. That'll be a huge win for Virginia. Texas A&M has number 18 Ole Miss. Oregon has number 23 Illinois. Boise State has Nevada, and Hawaii has New Mexico. Let's see if Hawaii actually got their Sim dub versus Akron last week. They did indeed get a win, so they are no longer winless. No user games this week. Everybody's just playing the computer, so let's get our computer games in and see how the standings shake out. Let's see how close Oregon is to the top 25. Oh, they dropped. Oh no, that's Oregon State. They are not even on the board. I believe Oregon's undefeated, are they not? Oregon is undefeated. They got number 23 Illinois. Oh, is Illinois and Oregon playing this week? They are. Okay, so we do have one user game. It'll be Illinois and Oregon. Yes, that is our only one. Good to know. Well, that will be our game of the week. Since it's our only user game, that'll be our user game of the week. We'll see how that one pans out. And is there anything else we want to go over before we send off here? See, our Kennesaw State has a bye. We have Rice and Kennesaw State coming up soon. That'll be a really good game. Let's take a look at Oregon real quick. We have Illinois and Iowa State. Yeah, Oregon should be fine. Even if they lose a game, I think they'll be fine, and they should be able to get into the playoffs. I don't think any conference games have been played yet. We have one SEC games. Conference games are in play. We got 3 undefeateds in the SEC. We have no Big Ten games played yet. 2 Big 12s game. Rice is taking it home in the Big 12. Tulsa's taking it home in the American. Miami's holding strong in the ACC. They're the only ones that have played a conference game. Well, that's it for this week, guys. Take care. We'll see y'all next week for week 4 of the Dynasty Digest.